What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the NCAA Football 06 Montana State Dynasty. We've got two more guys we're going after during the in-season recruiting, and they're both going to be visiting us today, starting with wide receiver Josh Johnson and then strong safety Travis Thompson. We are currently on the bottom of his list, so we've got to have a good game here against Sacramento State to try to kind of impress them today. Derek Smith is going to be the quarterback for them today. They did have Adrian Britt healthy, but he will be suspended, so that will definitely help us as he is just a true freshman. Riley, he's always been a pain for us, over 700 yards and 10 touchdowns. He is their leading receiver and an impact player. Their offensive line seems to be pretty solid. Their leading tackler, though, not playing in today's game. John Gray does have 12 tackles, though. They have 3 guys with multiple TFLs on the season. They also have some guys there. They did a decent job getting to the quarterback, I guess. And then they also have 3 interceptions on the season so far, so not a ton of turnovers. They are 7-1 going into this game. Meanwhile, the Bobcats are coming off just their first loss of the season. Terrible game that we played against Portland State. And so going into this game, I'm looking for some redemption. Of course, the competition will likely be better against Sacramento State than against Portland State. But I do believe we are a better team than Sacramento State. And if I can, I'd love to pour it on. But I mean, I'll just take a victory and hopefully we can move on from our loss. Sacramento State's going to win the coin toss, and they choose to receive to start off the game. So here's Derek Smith. He's going to throw on first down, but his pass will be broken up. In the shotgun again on second down. It's going to be a play fake. Smith steps up in the pocket, wide open over the middle. It's Williams getting into MSU territory already. Great job there by the freshman finding the hole in the zone. They now come out in the I formation. More play action now, trying to dump it off in the flat. And this time he's got his man. Peoples has a first down before he gets brought down at the 33. Smith dropping back to throw. Gets away from the pressure and goes for 6. Touchdown! Brian Bryant. I don't know how on earth he was able to fit the football in that window there. It was a very tight window, but the freshman able to do it. He has 5 touchdowns and just 1 interception thus far on the season, so he's definitely been impressive for the Hornets, and that was a very impressive drive he just led. Montana State with the football, looking to respond from that early touchdown. Solid run on first down. On second down, it's Larry Lane on the left side, picking up a nice gain of 10. It's a high snap now for Larry Stevens. He's under some pressure, but gets it out to his tight end. Ben Collins with a first down. I do believe indeed it was. Stevens wants to throw again, but he's under some pressure. Rolling to his right. He's going to stop and float this one on the right sideline. Caught by Martin Anderson inside of the 15. Nice job there by Larry Stevens. Just, the play breaks down, but he rolls out of the pocket and finds his man downfield. Here's a run here by Vince Robinson. He's got some space on the left side, and he's got a Bobcat touchdown, tying things up early in the first quarter now, as each offense has just had their way in their first drives. So now Sacramento State, they're back on offense, and they're going to run the football with Rowe, and he's going to pick up, I think, a first down. Indeed it is. Now Derek Smith to throw. He's got time in the pocket, and he's got his man. It's Rowe again. Avery Rowe running the football and catching it very nicely to start off this next drive. Faking the toss, and then a quick throw over the middle is going to be incomplete. Even if it was caught, it's not going to matter because there was holding. It's going to be first down and 20 now. So the penalty is going to set them back 10 yards. Avery Rowe in open space. A big run there. It was first and 20, and I think he got all 20 yards there on that run. Very impressive blocking and not great defense from Montana State. That's going to put them in plus territory now. Smith wants to throw over the middle, and he's going to be nearly intercepted, but unfortunately that's not going to count as a real interception. Of course, nearly doesn't count. And it doesn't count there either for the offense. It was nearly caught, but not quite. That'll make it 3rd and 10 now for the Hornets. Pressure in his face, and he's going to be picked off. Brock Eugene, can he outrun everyone at the 40? He's at the 30. This is going to be a pick 6, his 2nd of the season, and Montana State's going to take the lead. The pressure was in the face of Derek Smith there. That forced a terrible underthrow right into the arms of our number 1 defensive back, Brock Eugene, and he took it back for 6. Now, how will the young quarterback respond to making a really bad mistake there? Well, they're going to try running it on first down, but he's going to get stuffed and lose 2 yards. Second and long after that backwards run. Firing to the left side is Smith. He's got Williams, and that'll pick up that lost yardage plus 3 more after that. On third down, they're going to fake the toss and throw over the middle, and the pass is very much off the mark there and incomplete. Over the middle now, and Stevens is going to be intercepted by Medlock. Oh no, very similar to the interception we had earlier where the pressure was just in the face of the quarterback and forced a bad throw. Trying to get it on the slant route. He had a man open, but the pressure just forced the throw to be late and incomplete. Nice throw there by Derek Smith to end up the first quarter. That's going to make it 3rd down and inches now. Here's a toss play, and Rose going backwards. What a tackle by Max Lloyd. 2nd time he's gotten into the backfield already tonight, and that's going to force a Sacramento State punt. Montana State did get pinned pretty far back in their own territory. Here's a catch and run by Curtis Brown. He's going to pick up a quick 9 yards there. On 2nd down, Vince Robinson doesn't pick up a lot, but he does move the chains there. Montana State cooking on their own 22-yard line now, throwing to the right, and it's going to be caught. Martin Anderson with his 2nd big catch of the ball game. This one's going to put us into Hornets territory now. Just some one-on-one coverage, some pretty tight coverage, but Stevens still able to get it to him. Now it's a direct snap to Robinson, who has open space, running down the left sideline, gets inside of the red zone, makes a move, and is brought down at the 15-yard line. Another big run from him. Now Stevens steps right up into a sack, and now he's slow to get up. Looks like he may have hurt his shoulder as he went down there. Not great blocking by the offensive line. So James Barrett in at quarterback. He wants to throw. He had Collins over the middle, but an inaccurate pass falls incomplete. Thank goodness Stevens is back right into the game here for 3rd down. He's going to run this one to the left side. He's got a 1st down, and he's got a touchdown. Larry Stevens running it. He got the edge there, outran the defense, and Montana State's going to take a commanding 14-point lead now in the 2nd quarter. We just got to keep our foot on the gas, and that is exactly what we're able to do here on this drive. Defense has played pretty good outside of that first drive earlier today. Hopefully they can keep up that great play. This throw is going to be caught by Riley, and he's working his way down the left sideline now, breaking out of a tackle at the 30, the 20-yard line. Finally caught from behind by Brock Eugene, who missed the initial tackle that gave up that huge play. He does make up for it, but not until he picks up 63 yards. Now Smith trying to dump it off to his running back, but he's not going to be able to make that catch. Nice job by Jackson in coverage. Play fake, and Smith is going to dump this off to Moyer, and he's going to pick up 5 yards. Just under 2 minutes left to go in the first half now. Smith is going to throw to the corner. Touchdown, Sacramento State. A great play there. Good job navigating the pocket, and then great ball placement, putting it where only his man can get it, and they're going to pull within 7. But Montana State is not done with this half of football, and that's a nice run there by Vince Robinson to start off this 2nd half of play now. That's his 3rd big run he's broken out so far today. Montana State at the 46-yard line. Here's a play fake. Stevens is under some pressure, and he's going to take a shot deep here, and the pass is going to be incomplete as there are several white jerseys around Larry Lane there. Stevens to throw again. He's going to fire to the left side. Nice catch by Martin Anderson at the 38-yard line. His 3rd catch of the game, and he's up to 87 yards. Now Stevens, he's going for another touchdown attempt here, and just a bit over the head of Lane. Stevens to throw again, throwing over the middle, and his pass will be knocked away. It's 3rd down for Montana State. They send the blitz, and he almost had a connection with Larry Lane in his hands, but the defensive back did a great job breaking that pass up and forcing 4th down. But MSU is feeling risky. They keep the offense on the field. Stevens is going to throw on the move downfield, and the pass is going to be broken up. Questionable decision there to go for it on 4th and 10 at the 38-yard line. Now it's going to be up to our defense to not give up a big play, and that is exactly what they do. The referee throws a nice block on Thomas Spicer, and Sacramento State, just like that, has come back from being down 14 just a couple of minutes ago. A beautiful throw right up the seam there, and they're going to tie it up at 21 apiece now at the half. Montana State will get the football to start off this next drive now, and it's going to be nearly intercepted as the pressure got to Stevens again. Here's a high snap for him now. He's going deep on this play, looking for Anderson, but he overthrew him. That's going to lead to 4th down and 8 after we go 3 and out here. Punting this one to the left side. There, he's going to get it from about his own 35-yard line. Brown takes a really bad angle on the initial tackle attempt, if you can even call it that. And Riley's going to go untouched for a touchdown. Sacramento State's going to recapture the lead now. Montana State's got to do something on offense. We cannot stall like we did there again. Dangerous throw there, as that was the fullback we were trying to give a jump ball to. Stevens is lucky he wasn't picked off again. He's rolling to his right now on this play. He's going to thread the needle there to Larry Lane, trying to spin. It doesn't work, but he gets out to just shy of the 40-yard line there. Very dangerous throw by Stevens, but he gets it out to his number 1 man, and he gets out officially to the 37-yard line. Pressure, he gets it off over the middle, and probably should have been caught, but it's just going to fall incomplete. Robinson with the carry, and he's going to lose about 2 or 3 yards. 3rd and 13 now. Montana State looking for the conversion, and they're not going to get it. Looking for Lane on the outside. Great job by Richardson breaking that up. 4th and 13, and we're not going to be going for it. Smith has his running back in the flat there. Avery Rowe has a first down. About 13 yards on that play. Out at the 43-yard line now, Sacramento State offense, they're driving down the field. Smith is going to fire over the middle. He's got Williams again, breaking this to down the right sideline, inside of the 10. Brought down by Brock Eugene. Another touchdown-saving tackle by him. That will set up goal to go at the 7, though. Sacramento State's going to come out in the I formation on 1st down. It's a toss play here for Rowe. Beautiful blocking by Sacramento State, and they're going to take the 2-score lead now. Just a couple minutes into the 3rd quarter, and their offense is really taking control of this game yet again. Okay, offense, we've got to do something. We cannot continue to stall. Stevens steps up into another sack, and the offensive line struggles continue, although it doesn't really help when you run right into the defense. Loss of 7 on that play. Stevens wants to go deep again, and it continues to not work. It's only really worked once so far in this game. 3rd and a mile for Montana State. Stevens is pressured, fires over the middle. Anderson dove to try to make that catch, but he couldn't haul it in, and that will result in another Bobcat punt. Avery Rowe breaking out another big run. He's going to get all the way out to the 25-yard line now, and our defense just seems to be gassed at this point, and it's only in the 3rd quarter now, but here's an interception. That is exactly what the Bobcats needed at this point, down 14. Thomas Spicer with the pass thrown directly to him. All right, now the offense has got to capitalize on the turnover. Vince Robinson, he's going to pick up 7 yards on 1st down. He's had himself a pretty solid game so far. Stevens now pressured and right into another sack, their 3rd of the ball game. MSU is just 1 for 5 so far when it comes to 3rd down today. We've got to get this one here. Stevens is going to throw at the last second. He's got Curtis Brown. Beautiful throw there to Curtis Brown as he picks up just enough for the 1st down. In the 4th quarter now, Stevens is going to throw to the left. He's got Larry Lane in open space here. He's at the 30 and gets tripped up just shy of the 25-yard line. Larry Lane with another big catch and run here, this time on the left side. And man, I thought he might be able to take that to the house. He has some pretty solid speed, but apparently not good enough for that kind of a situation. Stevens looks to throw here. He's going to fire over the middle. Larry Lane making another spectacular grab, and this time we're going to be inside of the 10-yard line. Goal to go. Stevens moving to his left, surveying the field. He's going to try to run with it, and he's only going to pick up about 1 yard there. Second and goal now. Here's a little bit of an option play. It's going to go out to Robinson, and they get all over him in the backfield. That was a pretty ugly play for this offense. Third and goal now. Stevens wants to throw for the touchdown. He has a man open in the flat. Ben Collins could have totally caught that, but he turned away right when the pass was thrown to him. That's going to make this fourth down. Stevens is going to throw right off of the hands of Larry Lane. He had a touchdown. No, Montana State unable to capitalize, and there's only 3.5 minutes left in the game. Sacramento State just has to basically run this clock down if they can, and the way they ran the ball in the last drive, I wouldn't be surprised if they're able to do something like that, although I really hope our defense isn't as gassed as they look to be on the last time around. Hopefully they got a little rejuvenated on the sidelines. Almost down to 2 minutes left to play now. Avery Rowe's going to take this one right up the middle. Bad tackling by Montana State. If you can't even call it that, they kind of just watched him run by him. He's going to get out to the 42. Here's another carry for Rowe, and he's going to pick up another first down, fighting for every inch he can get, and Montana State's going to start using their timeouts. Minute 34 left to go now. Here's another carry by Rowe, breaking it out to the left side. He's going to get tripped up at the 27-yard line, and Montana State has to use their second timeout now. A fresh set of downs. Here's a carry by Rowe. He's going to take it up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 9 yards there. Montana State all out of timeouts. Now their defense has got to get some kind of a stop, and they're not going to get it here. Peoples is going to get the pitch at the 10-yard line, and that's going to do it for this game. It's going to be back-to-back losses for the Bobcats now, this time losing to Sacramento State 35-21, and with those losses against teams that we are better than, in my opinion, we are going to be falling out of the top 25. I feel like we deserve to, though. We should not have lost last week. We should not have lost this week. Turnovers weren't as big of a problem today for us. It was more so we just kept stalling. We couldn't do anything. And, I mean, this has been the story the last 2 years, but our offensive line sucks. They give up so many pressures, and I think part of that is kind of on me. Also, just with me standing in the pocket too long, we've got to do more of like a West Coast style of offense, you know, get the ball, just boom, quick throw there, quick throw. And, I mean, that's what I kind of tried to do in this game, but I kind of went away from that when we went down by 14. I didn't have to, though, because we still had a quarter and then half of the third quarter left to play. So I went away from the game plan a little bit there. That's, I think, partly to do with our loss today. And we've only got one game left in the regular season. That's going to be the Brawl of the Wild. And, of course, I believe we should be making a bowl game. Idaho State's going to lose their game this week. That's going to drop them down to 4-6 on the season. The Grizzlies are only 3-7 going into the Brawl of the Wild, so we should beat them. But I mean, we should have won our last 2 games as well, so obviously nothing's guaranteed. And then Idaho's going to get the win here over Eastern Washington, 27-21. And that will do it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, this has been Jeffrey, reminding you to stay moist.